Track Wrestling here at the Night of Conflict in Waterloo, Iowa with four-time All-American Willie Miklus, winner over NCAA champ Drew Foster, 12-1. Your thoughts on this event? These weren't really prevalent when you were in high school, but having a chance to be the showcase here against a guy that you know pretty well. I think you guys are friends, right?
Oh, yeah. Drew and I are really good friends. Drew knew my dad. As a matter of fact, like if my dad saw me and Drew standing together at a tournament, he'd bypass me and go straight to Drew. So yeah, Drew and I are really good friends. I've been a big fan of Drew ever since, like, the first time we wrestled was 3 years ago, and I knew after I wrestled him then, I was like, man, this kid's gonna be really tough. And so, you know, I was stoked to see what he did in March and, you know, what he's done in college wrestling. But this was a really awesome event. I think it's super cool. I think it's neat that, you know, high school guys get to come do something like this. I mean, this is something that you're never gonna forget, you know, and to be the showcase in it, I thought was just great. So they asked me to do it, and I was like, yeah, let me call Metcalf. And I called Metcalf, and I was like, hey, you know, they offered this to me, and I kind of want to do it. And he goes, well, you know, if you're excited about it, then let's do it. He goes, what are they going to pay you? And I was like, I didn't even ask about it. Like, so I was really excited to get to wrestle Doc again and to come out here and just compete. So
now you're professional. You get paid to wrestle. This is good, huh?
That's kind of neat.
How far back do you and Drew go?
Really, like, I remember hearing Drew's name when he was in high school, but it wasn't like, you know, he wasn't a big name. After I wrestled him, I remember thinking, man, that kid's really tough, a lot better than, you know, not going to the NCAA tournament. And he barely missed out that time. And then the next year, like, we talked and we saw each other at tournaments, and ever since then we've just stayed friends. And I've been a big fan of Doc, and he's been a big fan of mine. So
how has I mean, you're out of school for the first time, first semester of not taking classes, being
no, I'm
like
still
I said.
Taking classes.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Yeah. I'm finishing up my second master's.
Okay.
So
how much more you got of that?
I get done in May.
Okay. And then you're done.
Yeah, then I'm done. I'm good with school. I don't even want to finish this year, but I'm gonna do it. So
what is your competitive schedule going to look like here this fall?
Bill Farrell, U.S. Open, and I think probably Dave Schultz, but just get some more freestyle matches under my belt, get some more competitions, work with Nate Carr. You know, I wrestle Kyvan all the time, so that's really a good measuring stick every day. But as far as competitions go, those are my next three, I'm thinking.
So you're going to be an 86 kilo guy?
Yeah, unfortunately. It's not the most fun life, but it's not bad, you know. It's not like a super hard cut. It's just something you got to do. It's a lifestyle you got to live, and I didn't want to compete against a guy that I was training with in the room every day, and so I'm going down to 86.
How about that challenge that's ahead in the Olympic year? I mean, David Taylor, world champ, possibly Jaden Cox, two-time world champ coming in. Lots of guys besides that.
Yeah, you know, it's real funny because everybody's like, you know, Jaden Cox is Jaden Cox, and he is who he is. But I remember Jaden Cox, who got us lost, and he had a map in Colombia. He grew up there his whole life and got us lost on our way to where we were supposed to work out. Like a place he'd been 1,000 times, got us lost. So I'm really excited to wrestle those guys, but you know, when you guys bring up those names, those are the things I think of, not necessarily the fact that nobody took Jaden down in the past year and a half. So, but I'm really excited for the challenge, and I think I can step up and be a threat at that weight. You know, I would like to. Like, I want to wrestle Jaden. I want to wrestle David. I want to wrestle Bo Nick. You know, like, I want to wrestle those guys because, I mean, this is what I want to do. So,
what's the room like at Iowa State right now? I mean, a lot of excitement, I imagine, and
it's intense. It gets a lot of fun. There's firecrackers, you know, like it's so much fun. The environment's, it's a great place to be. I'm so happy I'm there. You know, I love getting to be around guys that scrap hard. Gomez, Parker, Dagan, you know, every single one of those guys, David Carr, Chase Straw, Marcus Coleman's getting a ton better, Sam Colbray, Gannon Gremmel's tough, Alex Mackel, like, all the way through the lineup, all the way down. Joel Shapiro is going to be a hammer this year. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun right now. It's an exciting time to be in Ames.